this is my very first conference that I've been to, and I've never really ventured out that way, I guess. But the award was just amazing. It was such an honor. NASSP has opened so many doors, and not only here in America, but back in New Zealand where I'm from too. So I've been getting a lot of emails. We got featured in the local news back in New Zealand, so it was, a nice door opener.
Very nice. And so what were maybe one of the challenges that you shared with Simon today? Or one of the questions that you asked?
There was so much. Every time he said something, I went, yes, and I'd start writing it down. But, I love that magical place. I love Disneyland, and I've always thought there's a secret to their branding. And how can we take that and pull that out and put it into our own schools? And I happened to go to Disneyland for my very first time a few years ago, and then when I went back to King, we developed SAM. SAM was Student Achievement Matters, and everywhere it was branding, and we borrowed from Disneyland. And I just got a reaffirmation here today from Simon that is a magical thing when you start looking at beyond the next step, that +1, that next step. It's I think that's what really helped our school change their perception of being from King Zoo to now a great school where kids are trying to get into.
So Simon, is it a little bit about building a brand for the school and making that a place that the kids want to go to, right?
Absolutely, and we should probably clarify, a brand is not the building or the name on the school. A brand is an emotion, it's a perception, and it's a connection. And the mental leap that she's been able to do is to ensure that that connection, that emotion, and that perception lives in the hearts and minds of the parents, the teachers, the students, and all the constituents that are connected to the school.
And what might be a good first step for building that up?
Probably the first thing I encourage all principals to do is to start with the onboarding experience with teachers. Literally, teachers have to get the microchip, sniff the pixie dust, drink the Kool-Aid of that school from the very beginning, but then that's reinforced throughout the year, not necessarily what they did wrong, but what they did right and what are the areas of opportunity to grow.